Hello everybody, hello Nesties, welcome back to No Sleep for Kaname Date from I the Somnium Filet. This is episode 11, the final bonus episode hopefully, in which we are going to go over this stuff. However, what is this? I hate that so much. Actually, let's look at this stuff. And a Tommy for 2. Solve the serial host bathroom theft case. Porno mag quest, the legendary mag, what happened that night, the I'll Know You shakedown. And then these are the alternate endings. Life of Ota, like Life of I Think Therefore Ayatami, the legendary mag. Okay, so these are all 300, 3, 6, 8. So we will need 2,400 eyes, and then we'll look at these as well. These were like 50 each, so another 9, so 450. So we're looking at just under 3,000. Hold on. What is this? What is this? Hello, detective. Would you like to play a game? That's cursed. I hate that. Okay. So, do we have everything in the file? I guess we do, because that's why it gave us the thingamajig. Oh, we finally got updated for hostess stuff. Yeah, okay, whatever. Yeah. Likes collecting cutesy things. Dislikes things that are bad for Hina. Likes Harajuku. Likes cute things. Round things. Fluffy things. Oh, are they both 29? They are both 29. Okay, let's try it. Let's try 1, 4, 8, 2, 2, 1. This is okay, this must have worked.
Now where?
Oh, this is funny.
Dante! You're here!
Iris!
And I don't want the world to see me.
Why do you know that number?
Number?
That was my estimate for the final view count. Who are you?
I'm...
Allow me to explain.
Ah, jeez! Do you have to be so loud?
It is true that normally he is a lowly special agent at Abyss, a brainless drone of the state.
Hey!
But in his true form, he's the supersonic scion, fighting DT Man.
Wow, sounds impressive. I see. So you were fighting DT Man.
What the hell is that name? I've never heard it before in my life.
All the more reason to deal with you. No one will stop our plan. The Great Reset will be enacted.
Whoa! What the hell are you doing? That's dangerous!
Through passionate, studious reading of dirty magazines, fighting DT Man's dopamine levels surge to their limit and grant him superhuman might.
That sounds like Ryuki, isn't it? Stop playing around and show yourself.
Is DT supposed to be like Date?
Mr. Date, take this.
Well, if you insist.
Yeah, I knew you would. Hurry up and read it.
Yeah, okay.
I don't know why it keeps skipping.
I see. Oh, now that's a curveball. This is... downright lewd! overwhelming. It surges within me.
That's the Date I know. Now stare him down.
They're freaked out.
The path of the hero is steeped in solitude.
But why? What am I even fighting for?
To know why Iris is wearing this?
You fight because you're the fantastic fighting DT man.
I still don't know what you're talking about.
You already know how to use your power. Now use it.
She's so short. Akemi's so short.
Fine. Got it.
So, you ready to bring it, Date?
I have no idea what's going on, but I guess we gotta fight. So let's do this!
Start by going outside.
Why?
Just go outside.
This is a really funny animation. Oh, this is so cute.
Here is fine. Let's just fight.
I'm telling you to take this outside.
Why? We've got plenty of room in here.
So you want to fight?
Yeah, that's what I've been saying, asshole. You and me, let's go right now.
Then go outside.
You want to do this outside? Fine.
Oh, so we're going outside?
I'm gonna lose my mind. I'm gonna lose my damn mind. Screw you, screw this, I'm out of here.
What?
Let's settle this, Date.
Why is this happening?
Oh, I can move. I can look.
Also, what's up with that whatever man name?
Fashionable DT man.
I wasn't talking to you. And it wasn't fashionable. I'm pretty sure Ryuki used another adjective.
I wasn't aware your attention to detail was so astute.
Well, someone has to take this stuff seriously.
Yeah, come on, Iba. Come on, Iba. Be serious. Not that serious.
I'm taking it seriously.
Hey, move over a bit. I can't even see you.
Her little animation, so funny.
Let's go!
Is anyone here gonna listen to me?
Ha! Ha!
Knuckle cracking DT man was out of moves. Something is missing. But what is it he is lacking? It's because he was caught lacking. Perhaps he lacks his climactic power. Perhaps. What? DT man who lacks something. Reptilian who yearns for attention yet to complete a single. Whoa, it went by too long. Interesting. Interesting. Not what I thought was going to happen. No. Yeah, that is not what I thought was going to happen at all. What was that? Those big breasts are sitting right behind the desk. I don't care what anyone says, it's all about the tits. That's crazy. Izanga is the secret to world peace. And he's crazy for that one. Bam. I wonder if I even have to do this. Like, I wonder if I actually have to, like, actually solve, like, could I have just entered the code in because I know what it is? Oh, this says they're actually different ones. There are two different ones. That's interesting. I don't think I did that one last time.
I entered it. What?
Oh, this is wrong. Okay, whoever's writing these guides are like not right. Whoever's writing this guide on NeoSeeker is not right. It says put in 0716, which is what we did last time, or 1332, and it'll work. It's not what happened. Shoebox, say I'll have a whiff. That's crazy. That's crazy.
Weird. Smells different than usual.
I want to see her face. Look at her. She has no reaction to it. She's just like, yes, that is my husband.
Oh, I used some deodorizer on it recently.
My God! In that case, can I smell the shoes you've got on?
Does it look like she's wearing shoes, Nate?
Huh?
See, even she's like, what is he talking about? I'm not wearing any shoes.
Well, I suppose.
Nah, she's crazy for that one. Bro, what?
All right, my tank's fully recharged.
Really? I'm glad to hear that.
What am I watching?
You're telling me, Iva. Let's look in the glove box.
Oh yeah, the magazine I put in here is gone. Do you?
Hina recently took it with her to learn more about life.
That's crazy.
It just had to be the one with the lab coat cosplay. Now she's
That's
gonna
crazy.
think that I'm into that.
That's crazy.
You are.
That's crazy. That's crazy, Date. She has a girlfriend. Okay.
What?
I know that attack. My turn now.
Oh, it's a mash. Oh, ZR. That was really confusing.
Date!
Yeah. Oh, that looked kind of clean. That also looked really clean.
Eat this. DT Eros!
This is the best one.
Not bad.
So this is porno-mac power.
Let's end this.
Why are they all R? What are these shots? Oh. What? What is he doing? What?
Go! Date!
Oh, this is the beginning of the game. The dream he had. That's crazy.
I will protect the peace of this world.
Date, the man who fights for love in a world full of women who shun him. How long will it take for him to bring peace to this world? Find out in the next exciting episode, The Death of Kaname Date.
Hey, don't just kill me!
I was gonna say, is he gonna react to that? Okay. The man who keeps fighting for love. That's crazy. It was originally planned to be a real lizard person. That's crazy.
Eat this! DT Mantis!
Oh, that wasn't what I wanted to do. Okay. Well, I guess we'll see it again. And
This DT 100 kick.
okay, that was, I think, the least interesting one out of all of them.
Roger.
Oh, okay.
Fire!
What the hell is this?
It's the ancient traditional Japanese dance, the loach scooper. A mystical dance, arms akimbo as if scooping loaches from the stream.
It's beautiful.
Come on, snap out of it and shoot him!
That's crazy.
Are you trying to get me killed?
Don't blame me. That was your idea. Your loach scooper dance was surprisingly good, by the way.
Stop teasing me!
Raw. That super choppy was so funny. I'm muted. Okay, welcome back. I've just spent the better part of 2.5 or 3 hours painfully replaying parts of the game over and over and over and over again, going through the same unskippable, or I can speed it up, but I can't skip it, parts over and over and over again just to do all of this. Let's look at this. So this is, I have no idea, this looks like it might be some sort of platformer thing. Oh, here's Iris concept art. That's interesting. They never explained why she's wearing this. I mean, maybe we'll get to it in some of the other bonus stuff. Oh, this looks funny. It's an Aiba Kaiju. Oh, here's Hina. She looks like a lot different than she, like her, not like a lot different, but like her face looks different. Interesting. Oh yeah, the passionate feelings of internet boomers reach out to Gen Z. Yeah, we saw this. And we saw this too. Her face, she looks, I never realized how short she is. She's so short. Akemi is so small. It's so funny. Tokage? I guess that's her, Tokage. Is that what that says? Okay. Oh, maybe it doesn't. I don't know. Looks kind of weird. Oh. How do I turn you off is crazy. Oh, just some stuff for the pod. Okay. The Aiba train. This is so cursed. This is so incredibly cursed. Sakura of Curse, of course. She looks really cool. I have a mobile game ad. That's really funny too. Oh, old young Hina. Interesting. Why? Okay, so like I get it. I get it. She's wearing an oversized sweatshirt. Look at her. Look at her smug face. Why is this a part of the character art? Why do we need to know that she's wearing spats? Oops. And then finally, album complete. This is so incredibly. You know what this looks like? Oh, what was it called? It was I think it was an Adult Swim thing. Mr. like Birdman Lizard guy. Oh, I don't remember what it's called. Anyway, I want to see how long are these. Atami for 2. I want to see how long these are. Depending on how long this is, I'll look at the alternate endings. Oh, this is like an actual visual novel.
All right, let's go. A Tommy awaits.
Okay.
During the search for Iris, who was locked up in some weird escape game, I boldly invited the Lemniscate receptionist and took her on a trip to Atami.
Date, this is inarguably a dereliction of duty.
I knew that of course, but that didn't stop me. After all, this was a day I'd been secretly craving for a long time. Feeling like I was dreaming, I looked at the passenger seat where I saw her and the seatbelt going through the valley of her rich chest. What a treat for the eyes. This was it. This was enough. This was the scenery I wanted to see. This choice was no mistake. Ignoring Iva's protests and making it this far was worth it.
Kinda did this all on a whim. Was it really okay for you to go?
I was the one behind this escapade, but being a responsible adult, I felt like I had to get one final approval from her. He drives an escapade?
Oh, I'm easily replaceable. Don't worry about it.
Dang. The receptionist of Mizuki's talent agency gave me the most nonchalant reply. It was hard to tell if she was being just positive or self-deriding, but I didn't care as long as the answer was yes. This meant that there were no problems. I wanted to use this opportunity to get even closer to her, so as I drove, I began cooking up a plan of attack. First, I had to think about the way I'd refer to her, since she was nothing but the receptionist until now. I would go ahead and change what I called her, and this would bring us closer than ever.
Her name is Ritsuko Enshu, right?
She is 36 and single. Her birthday is on June 22nd.
June, not March.
Why would it be that?
'Cause I wouldn't mind marching between those mountains. No, never mind. Forget I said anything.
What was important is that we were close enough to travel together, so I could probably get away with calling her by her first name. Alright, with that decided, I would call her Ritsuko.
Hey, Ritsuko. When we get to Atami,
I called her by her name, as natural as I could while maintaining a cool expression. But then her expression became overcast with such intensity I could almost hear it.
Huh?
Then, with her mouth half open, she glared at me with the ferocity of a hellhound.
Hold up. What did you just call me?
I just said, hey,
I knew
Ritsuko.
this is where this was going.
And who told you it was okay to use my first name like you know me?
With a shout, she used her glittery pink nails to grab me by my chest and pull me to her. My hands let go of the wheel, making the car sway outside the lane.
Stop! This is dangerous!
Never call me by my first name again!
I'm sorry.
I'm glad you understand.
As the fear made me weep and apologize, she quickly cooled down and let me go.
When I was little, my grandma told me that the only man I should ever let call me by my first name is the one I would marry.
I see. Based on the content of her posts on social media, she is a true grandma's girl.
Iba looked that up just now and put on a smug expression.
But I still, like, kind of care about you and stuff, so you can call me Ritzy.
Oh, what an honor.
This didn't go as planned, but I still got permission to call her a nickname, successfully closing the distance between us.
Huh? Wait, does that mean you're only interested in a day trip?
I was planning to stay for a while, but this made it seem like her defenses were pretty tough, so I hesitantly asked that question.
I wouldn't want to waste a trip to Atami. I feel like we should be good to stay there for at least one night.
Night.
So while her grandma was against the first name thing, she didn't mind one night stands. That's crazy. Granny, you're a legend. Thank you for raising the parent of such a wonderful daughter. That's crazy.
Well, Iba, I finally put a pretty lady in the passenger seat. Dreams do come true as long as you don't give up on them. And this is the proof.
Such nonsense. Staying awake any longer is a waste of energy. I will recharge until we reach Atami.
Then Iva lowered her power and entered sleep mode. Upon reaching Atami, we toured the place until evening came, and we had to start searching for a place to stay. Unfortunately, there were no free rooms, and we ended up driving up on the surrounding mountain paths.
Maybe we should just head back? We already had tons of fun just exploring, right?
Oh, this is bad. If we left before finding a hot spring inn to stay at, I would never get to enjoy her in a yukata. But just right as I was about to give up, we found a faint shining light through the darkness of the forest. This is so funny. I parked the car in the small lot and passed through the door, where we were welcomed by the inn's proprietor.
Welcome to the Sapporo Hot Springs Inn.
Spur?
No, 3 syllables. Sapporo.
You're pretty keen on details, huh?
That aside, the name seemed kinda familiar. I felt like it was used by a boarding house in a game I used to play. That meant that if we stayed here, then... tonight at 12, somebody would die. Jokes aside, the proprietor said that the Ru part of Supuru had the meaning of first-class orb. I had no idea what he was talking about, but he seemed pretty proud about it.
First-class orbs? Must be referring to men. You know, the balls between our...
The moment I said that, Ivo woke up and shocked my head from the
What
inside.
the hell? Couldn't you just keep sleeping?
I am your partner. The stupid things you do will hurt my reputation too. I'll keep watch over you until the trip is over.
I imagine this is a reference to some other Spike games. This made me feel like I should have left her. Why did I even bring her along?
About your room.
When he brought that up, I asked him to get a room for each of us. Ritsu's reaction to her being called by her first name left me scared, so I didn't want to put her in a worse mood. But as though he could tell what I actually wanted, he said the kind of phrase you'd expect in this situation.
I am deeply sorry, but most of the rooms are taken, so we can only give you one.
Thank you, Lord, for the blessing I am about to receive.
Ritsu, there's only one room. What do you want to do?
I asked her hesitantly. In response,
If you promise to behave, I guess I'm okay with it.
she said that with a bashful smile. This brought the voltage of my heart even higher. The voltage of his heart?
Your room is this way.
We went up to the second floor and were led to a Japanese-style room covered in tatami.
Anyways, guess I'll go take a bath.
She took a yukata and casually left the room. While she did that, I opened the closet and took out a couple futons and spread them out next to each other on the floor.
Hey, what are you doing?
Next thing I knew, Ivo appeared before me in a form that laid somewhere between shrimp and beautiful girl. Of course, she didn't actually exist in this space. Only I could see her, thanks to my left eye.
Can't you tell? I'm getting ready to sleep.
That is not what I'm asking. I want you to make some space between those futons.
I'm not gonna do anything. What does it matter if they're touching?
Kaname Date, do you think I am stupid enough to trust you?
Shut up, Shrimpy. Just let me do my thing.
What was that?
A bright flash engulfed Iva's fist, turning into electricity that struck me right in the head. Or at least, that was what it looked like.
If you do not want another one, pull the futons apart.
Damn it. Fine, just a little.
Having no choice, I chose to put about 10 centimeters between the futons.
That is unacceptable. Start with at least 10 meters.
Your shocks are getting harder. Are you trying to kill me?
You should be thankful that you are still alive.
Look, this whole room isn't even 10 meters wide.
Then you can sleep in the hallway.
As we argued, the door opened up and Yuritsu came back. It hasn't even been 15 minutes yet, though. It hasn't even been 15 minutes, though, so she hadn't changed into a yukata yet. She still had dry hair, too, which made it clear she hadn't gone to a hot spring.
Hey, Date, come here for a sec.
Is it a mixed bath or something? Do you want me to join you?
I asked that, expecting a saucy event like the ones from my best DVDs, but she shook her head.
No, I want you to help me with something.
On the first floor, there's an annex which contained this place where you could play Smart Ball. A common sight in hot spring places, Smart Ball was a retro game that was like a mix of pinball and pachinko. You got points by firing a ball and getting it into the holes, and the points can be exchanged for various prizes. Ritsu said she stumbled upon this place on the path to the hot spring. The sight made her nostalgic, and instead of going to the bath, she had just been playing Smart Ball instead.
My grandma had this game at home, but she didn't have a fancy automatic one like this. You had to hit the balls with a stick.
That must have been a game of bagatelle. Its rules are almost the same as Smart Ball.
For some reason, the balls in the machines here were black. The name was kinda off too. Each machine had the words Choco Ball printed on them.
All right, time for another try.
Ritsu put in some money and began playing Choco Ball right by my side.
Lucky balls, boing, boing. Fill the holes, boing, boing. Yay, yay!
What, song are you singing there?
Oh, I made it up back when I played this as a little girl. Really gets you pumped, doesn't it?
Well, sung from a child, those lyrics are innocent.
little different story coming from a grown woman.
That's crazy. He's wild for that. She's wild for that. Firing balls again and again, Ritzy continued humming the song. However, she wasn't very good at it, and it was clear she'd run out of balls soon.
Oh man, I really suck at this. So yeah, Date, go ahead.
Huh?
Win me a prize, big boy.
She pointed at a bunch of shelves stocked with smart ball prizes. The one that stood out the most was a bear plush that easily surpassed a meter in size.
Let me guess. You want the big one, right?
I cannot get a good night's sleep unless I'm hugging something, so yeah.
Oh, I settle for a plush. There's a living, breathing man right here.
What are you doing?
Oh yeah, if you win that for me, I'll let you bring our futons as close as you want.
Really?
Really? I wouldn't lie to you. My grandma taught me better than that.
Oh, fuck yes! Iva! Calculate the trajectory of the balls and tell me how I can get guaranteed points!
Roger that. Leave it to me. Is that what you expected me to say?
No. But Iva, look at that.
I focused my gaze on one of the fourth-class prizes, easily reached by anyone. However, it was a life-size figure of an insect. In case this needed explaining, Iva was an insect otaku to the point that seeing them was enough to affect her proper judgment.
Iva, help me out, and I'll get you that toy.
Date! How dare you take the Hoplia Hakonensis hostage?
For a chance with a girl like that, I'd do whatever it takes, so help me!
I'll do whatever it takes.
Bugs.
And so, using Iva's help, I cheated my way through the game and won both the insect figure and the bear plush.
Date, you actually got it! Oh, thank you.
I watched her go toward the hot spring and prepared to get back to her room when suddenly her phone rang.
Oh, it's from Grandma.
She quickly answered, said, "Okay, I'll be right back," and ended the call. I mean, okay.
Bad news. Grandma's having back problems.
Okay, I'll be right back.
Huh?
It turned out that her grandma, left alone at home, got a strained back and became immobile.
Sorry, Date. I gotta go back and take care of her.
Shock. This is a real bolt out of the blue. The voltage within me instantly dropped. In my head, I heard Iva let out a, "Huh."
Oh, then allow me to escort you back.
No, the trains are still running, so you can just stay here and hang out. Have fun.
Wait, but...
Just imagine this fluffy little guy as me and hug him to sleep.
Ritzy ruffled a hand against the bear in my arms, her massive milker swaying. He's crazy for that. He's wild for that one. The next day, they found out that I went to Atami instead of doing my job, and I was quickly fired from Abyss. Fortunately, I had no trouble getting another job. The proprietor here was deeply impressed by my Choco Ball skills, and I was able to get a job here.
This is it then. Stay safe, Iva.
Do not think you will get away with this. I will curse you forever.
I put on clothes with Supuru embroidered on them and used a cold delivery service to return her to Abyss. And now I need to lead a new, fulfilling life, teaching tourists how to play the game and collecting the balls. A small part of me still hopes that Ritzy will return someday. That's crazy. So what happened to Mizuki? What happens to... What? I guess Atomi's got another daughter. We just did Atami for 2, and The Melancholy of Ryuki. So we're gonna go through the remaining 4 novels, and then next episode there will be an episode 12. We will go over these, because these look like they were about like 5-ish minutes. If they're all 5 minutes, we had 3, 6, 9, looks like we had 12 of them. So if they're all 5 minutes, that's a whole hour. And this one was about 15 minutes, so I think we'll have them broken up into 2 episodes. So let's try solve the serial host bathroom theft case.
Hitomi, forget about all that and join me for a night of...
So does this mean that like you're stealing something from the bathroom of someone you're visiting?
Stop it, Date. Why would you say this while Iris might be kidnapped?
During the search for Iris, I paid a visit to the Sagan household. While there, I invited Hitomi on a date so forcefully that I left her infuriated. Sagan? Sagan. Carl Sagan.
I can't trust you with this anymore. I'll go find her myself.
She really went like, fine, I'll do it myself. With those words, Hitomi rushed out of her home and didn't come back, no matter how long I waited. I had no idea what happened after that, but she somehow brought Iris back by herself and received commendations from the MPD. The ball kept rolling, and after a bunch of happenings, Hitomi became a member of Abyss, and before I knew it, she got a post as my new boss. So this is the same as in the game. Replaced by her, boss was demoted and became an investigator just like me. Investigator, I hardly know her.
If this isn't a broken world line, I don't know what is.
This is what happens when you push decisions that make no sense.
Aiba had a point. Inviting Hitomi on a date at that moment was way too forced. Still, I'd say all's well that ends well. The host-crazed, unstable woman was replaced by the gentle Hitomi. No way I wouldn't be happy about this. Her confidence in me was still badly damaged, but I could easily kiss up to her and get back on her good side.
Oh, Date. That is good. Very good.
Mario.
You mean this? You like it here?
Yes. There. All the way there. Oh, it feels so good.
It was early afternoon. It was early afternoon of a workday. I visited my new boss's room and provided her with a hell of a service. Deeply seated in her chair and extending her bare legs, Hitomi was moaning in response to my treatment.
Date, too much.
Okay, that's it for today.
I put my hands away from her calf, including today's massage.
Thanks to your massages, I feel like I can stay on my feet all day.
Oh, don't mention it. It's an honor to serve you, boss.
Ever since she became my superior, I was kissing up to her like this.
How brazen of me, though. I get you're the only one here, but I really shouldn't make noises like that.
She put her hands on her slightly flushed face. It made her look very erotic and beautiful. It looked like it wouldn't be long until I regained her trust. I don't like how that G was...
Call me if your legs feel tired again. I'll be there immediately.
I don't like how the G is like the same height as all of the other letters. Except for like the I's and the like. Look at the A and look at the G. They're the same height and it makes me uncomfortable.
Thank you. But is it really okay to make you do something like this during work hours?
Of course. My last boss used to make us give her exfoliating foot massages with our teeth.
Perhaps I should ask for that next.
She kinda wild. We do know that Hitomi's kinda wild.
I would gladly do that for you.
Oh, I'm obviously joking.
The words she said as she put her legs into sexy stockings had a playfulness to them. Aiba, who was listening to our entire exchange, spat towards my brain. Massaging Hitomi's legs left me tired, so I went to take a rest at the control room. There, I found someone else, spacing out next to a can of coffee.
Hey, ex-boss. How's the investigation? Looking good?
Of course. Who do you think I am?
The previous boss turned around. She was currently looking into a certain case. It was called the Serial Host Bathroom Theft. Oh, host. Hosts were being taken on dates, put to sleep in public restrooms, and then stripped of their wealth. Whatever substance put the victims to sleep also made them lose some of their memories, making them forget who the perpetrator was. Though, according to them, the culprit was a customer that they just happened to meet and went on a date with. However, so far, none of the whales who actually had the victims' numbers have come up as suspicious. Because of this, ex-boss believes that the perp is a low-paying customer who didn't leave much of an impression on the hosts. A whale in this context, by the way, is a sea orca. A customer who spends a lot on the goods and services provided by the establishments.
But man, really aren't many clues that would lead to the culprit.
Well, the crime happens in bathrooms. You can't exactly put security cameras in there.
If only there was a pervert sneaking shots in there.
I don't think you're supposed to say stuff like that.
Ex-boss emptied the coffee can and sat down on a chair, clearly dissatisfied.
I gotta say, the cases Abyss is handling are getting pretty boring lately.
We have a lot of free time, so of course we'd get them. It's a so-called reduction of labor cost.
Speaking of free time, I'm hearing that you're using yours to kiss up to the new boss.
Hold on, who told you that?
A secret yet reliable source.
Ryuki. Only he would squeal to you about something like that.
Ex-boss still ordered the newbie around like he was her maid.
She's not even my superior anymore. How come she bosses me around?
That was the grumble I heard from him recently.
Yo, the pay here sucks too. I can't go to host clubs on this salary.
You're jumping subjects every sentence. Are you emotionally unstable or something?
Hey, I was demoted just a couple months ago. How about you show some sympathy?
You'll get no sympathy from him. Ex-boss became teary-eyed and barked at me. It seemed that I was on the mark about her stability.
Well, at least you now know how we common employees feel.
Ugh, talking about this pisses me off. You know what? I'm gonna go have a chat with our new boss.
What are you planning? Are you gonna get her secrets and blackmail her or something?
If ex-boss felt like it, doing that much would do a piece of cake for her, so I got ready to protect Hitomi.
I'm just gonna negotiate. You'd enjoy having a little more money for your hostess club sexcapades, wouldn't you?
I mean, yeah, but...
There we go. Now let's go fight the new boss!
I'm fighting too?
Ex-boss pumped herself up, crushed the empty can, and left the control room.
Hey, wait up!
Worried about Hitomi, I quickly rushed after her. When we got to Hitomi's room, we found her sitting on the desk, just like ex-boss used to. There was a reason why she was doing this. Shortly after Hitomi came to Abyss, she had a talk with ex-boss.
Why do you always sit on the desk instead of the chair?
Those who stand above others shouldn't use chairs. We always have to be high enough to look down on everyone else.
Hitomi seemed to take that very seriously, and now that she was the boss, she also always sat on the desk.
Oh.
Their eyes met and Hitomi put on a smile.
We need to talk.
Of course. About what?
I'll be straight with you. I want a raise. Right now.
I see.
Ex-boss was so straightforward that Hitomi became perplexed, and her eyes widened.
But that's not something I can decide by myself.
Then negotiate with your superiors.
I thought ex-boss's pushiness would make her falter, but Hitomi remained steady as she looked down on ex-boss and opened her mouth.
Very well.
Huh? Really?
Though to help with the negotiations, you will have to solve the current case as quickly as possible.
That's the bargaining chip?
I believe it's an excellent chance to show just how capable you really are.
Sparks formed as the two looked right at each other. I felt like getting involved would get me burned, so I chose to just watch this battle from a safe distance.
I'm pretty sure I know who it is. We're clearly after an underpaid hostess.
She said that as she spread a map of the pleasure quarter out on the table.
I get underpaid, but why would it be a hostess?
Isn't it obvious? Many customers who go to unwind at host clubs are hostesses who are deeply disappointed by the male species and want to be pampered by handsome guys.
She clearly thinks better of herself.
It's like I'm looking at prejudice itself walking around in heels.
So, we're bound to find the culprit if we investigate every hostess club near the crime scenes.
I see. Wait, why are you telling me all this?
Isn't it obvious? You might as well help me with this.
In case you forgot, I'm not your subordinate anymore and don't have to take orders from you.
Yeah, you're the new boss's pet who gets special treatment. That's not fair.
The slanderous accusation made me raise my voice.
I don't get any special treatment. I lost her trust, and I'm working hard to regain it.
There, you said it yourself. You're kissing up to the new boss.
What's so bad about that?
My needlessly honest reply made ex-boss grin and stand before me.
If you don't help me, I'll tell the new boss that you spend crazy amounts of money on hostesses in Omiya.
What?
If that happens, all your kissing up will be kissing down.
What does that even mean?
Still, how did she even know that I was spending money on Omiya's hostesses? The moment I wondered that, Ryuki's face came to mind. Right, when the two of us went drinking, I got wasted and spilled it.
Damn it. You went and turned the rookie into your lapdog. How could you?
Looks like you were the one with a secret she could use for blackmail.
A few minutes later, I was driving in my car with ex-boss at my side.
We'll go together first. I'll show you how to question people.
This isn't my first rodeo. Do you think I'm dumb?
No, she simply does not trust you.
Iva was out of my eye socket and instead nested in the wheel. I was completely free to talk to ex-boss.
She's right. If I let you go by yourself, you just end up messing around.
Our destination was the pleasure quarter near the crime scenes. Apparently, all of them took place within 3 kilometers from here. Within the area that it was, with the area being what it was, there were tons of hostess clubs around, so the questioning wouldn't be easy.
Are we seriously gonna check every place?
Before the day is out, yes. If we waste too much time, the culprit might notice and get away.
Damn it. I might as well make the most of it and get the hostesses' numbers.
Feel free to do that. It will not change the fact that no lady will get in this car.
Speaking
Dang.
of which, this is my first time in your car, isn't it?
Now that you mention it, probably, yeah.
So you never get pretty ladies in here? Besides,
Ex-boss's face had a mischievous
I will
smile.
answer in his stead. Only Iris, Mizuki, and me.
Iris, Mizuki, and me sounds like a movie.
All brats, basically.
Rude. I am no child.
You've only been in this world for a few years. You're a certified brat.
so I'm the first real woman, huh?
The first real
Gorgeous
woman.
one at that. You
The
should
first-
be thankful.
The first real woman is crazy.
Hey, ex-boss.
Ex-boss 1?
What? Before you ask, I'm currently not accepting complaints.
This may seem out of nowhere, but I'm grateful that you picked me up out of the gutter.
Certain memories came back to me, and I thanked her for the first time in years.
Where did that come from? So out of nowhere, it's kind of creepy.
I'm just thanking you for once. Don't make a federal case out of it.
Oh, I get it. You're trying to butter me up so we can get it on later, huh?
No, I'm not.
Oh, shy, are we? How cute.
Man, I shouldn't have thanked you.
You are both awkward in your own ways. Perhaps you would make a good couple.
Shut it before I throw you out the window.
We arrived at the destination and walked out on the dry asphalt.
Let's start here.
Ex-boss led the way as we walked towards our first hostess club, the sight of which filled me with shock.
Hold on. This is the Gold Dragon Sphere.
Gold Dragon Sphere was a hostess club I frequented. In fact, I'd been here just last night.
Oh, really? That makes things easier.
No, it doesn't. If I start questioning people in here, it'd be harder for me to come back as a customer.
You are so stubborn. You're an Abyss investigator. Just bite the bullet.
No, I'm not going.
As I prepared to leave, ex-boss held up her phone and put on a grin.
I guess I should report this to the new boss, along with what you get up to with Omiya's cabaret girls.
Damn it. Okay, I'll go. Jeez.
Inside, dancers on the stage were dancing around the poles. The golden poles they were holding onto seemed to be modeled after serpentine dragons rising into the sky. They were the club's namesake.
Golden dragons. brought to new heights by the hands of the dancers. It's a hell of a performance, huh?
Ignoring my excitement, Boss got permission to enter and talk to Akemi, the most popular hostess here.
Hello, we're the police. Can we have a moment?
Totally unrelated to the main game's Akemi. Akemi's face turned pale as she left the customer she was accompanying and, to everyone's surprise, became prostrate before X-Boss.
I underestimated you. You got me. I'm the thief.
So that's Ritsuko's voice, isn't it?
Huh?
But how did you know it was me?
With her head kissing the floor, Akemi asked that question. X-Boss responded by puffing her chest.
Isn't it obvious? It's intuition, honed by many years in the service.
And so, the serial host bathroom theft case reached an uneventful conclusion.
But how did she know that we came here to investigate that case?
Well, about that.
Knowing that it would come to light during questioning anyway, I just went and said it. The reason Akemi knew was very simple. Last night, I was drunk and wanted to look cool in front of her, so I went and spoke about the various cases we at Abyss were dealing with. I even went so far as to mockingly talk about my recently demoted superior, all while showing her photos of X-Boss. Soon after that, when it came to light that I used classified police info for booze chatter, Hitomi got mad at me in more ways than one and hit me with a pay cut. Meanwhile, it was also revealed that X-Boss was abusing police funds for her host club adventures, turning her raise into a distant dream. Yours truly. What? It's a weird way to end it. Finn. Game? Oh, there we go. Alright. I felt like that was actually pretty short. All things considered. Let's move on to Porno Mag Quest, the Legendary Mag, with fireworks. I also don't remember. These, I think, are all linked relatively to different parts. I know the second one, alternate endings probably definitely are. But these might also be linked to some of the things in game, and I just don't remember what unlocked them. This is episode 3 when they were setting off the fireworks at Bloom Park. The day we played with fireworks at Bloom Park, the light destruction we caused got me put under house arrest, leading to boring days I spent locked up at my place. The Iris case that I was investigating was closed too. Hina solved every puzzle and saved her.
So, Officer Dumbass, you got caught literally playing with fire, and now you spend all day on your computer looking at porn. Give me one reason you deserve to live.
That's crazy. That's crazy. Also, this one has Mizuki, so it's gonna be a banger. No one else can roast Mizuki like Date can. What? Wait, no. Nobody else can roast Date like Mizuki can. As I was killing time at the PC, Mizuki grumbled that to me.
Hey, I'm under house arrest here. If I leave, I'll get hit with another penalty.
It's not like you can get any lower. There's nothing more for you to lose, is there?
The moment she gave me a cold glare, the phone I'd thrown on the sofa began to ring. Never let the fire fade into you. Something is flying, some rainbows. Something is something. I'm gonna wait until the song stops playing because I'm curious if the game will let me play the entire song. And yeah, it seems like it. It's okay, so that sounds really weird. It just loops that one part. Never let the fire fade in you. Something into some the hour, and you shall be bathed in love. No. Oh. Okay. The ringtone was an A-set song I liked. Invincible Rainbow Arrow.
Hey, again. Been a while.
I answered the phone to hear Gen, who had a somewhat serious tone.
I've got something important to talk about.
That being...
It's possible that the lines are tapped. I would prefer to talk about it at my restaurant.
Is it that important?
Yes, it's a matter that concerns our very souls.
Nice, Lottle? If that was the case, I really had no choice. Readying myself for the penalty, I went out to my friend's restaurant.
You know this will get you another pay cut, right?
Gen, of all people, went out of his way to call me. This has got to be important.
I was left in your left eye to monitor you. I will report this to boss.
Damn it, if I knew it'd be like this, I would have given her up along with the gun.
The house arrest won't be as boring with her around, don't you think?
I deeply regretted letting her convince me back then. I arrived at Brahmin World Cuisine. Gen was in the middle of his cooking prep.
Date, I've been waiting.
So, what's the important thing?
Well...
He beckoned me to the counter and began whispering in my ear. Whisper, whisper.
What?
Upon hearing what he had to say, I almost collapsed right where I stood. According to Gen, some places in the secondhand bookstore town he frequented, secondhand bookstore town, that's crazy, he frequented had acquired a legendary porno mag collection that every enthusiast would want. Apparently, a porno mag collector that was famous among the rest of us was so broke he had to let go of his library. I couldn't believe my ears. I pinched my cheek and it hurt real bad, making me accept reality.
My treasure, it's yours. Go and find it. I left all my porno mags in the old bookstore town.
Is that a One Piece reference? A video where he said those words went up just recently, causing a hell of a stir in the world of Aeromag Otaku. Or is it a Ready Player One reference? I really wanted it. I had to get it at all costs.
Well, that's a pretty
He'll
big
do
deal, isn't it?
whatever it takes. Oh.
Ken, thank you for the valuable info. You truly are a friend of my heart. A true porno mag pal.
Unfortunately, I have all this food prep on my hands, so I can't leave the restaurant.
You could skip work for a day, couldn't you?
No, I can't let my restaurant fall behind Ota's. So please, retrieve the treasure in my stead.
Gen was wearing a mask, but I could clearly see tears rolling from his eyes.
All right. You can count on me. I'll get the treasure chest and show you what's inside.
Do you even know what you are doing? You are still on house arrest.
What of it? No army would stop me now.
Oh, I do not intend to stop you. I will only report this to boss.
You're such a meanie.
I tried to overcome this predicament using an unconventional approach, but my left eye remained vacant.
What is wrong with you? Did you read so many porno mags that weeds started to grow in your brain?
Damn it, this cheap AI wasn't advanced enough for my refined attempt at negotiation.
Apparently, his collection has been split up and is now being sold in several bookstores.
That means I'll have to go through every store there.
Though that was clearly a task that was too difficult for me alone.
Hey, Iva, could you use your web of info to...
Incredible. It takes guts to ask me that in this situation.
As I expected, Iba was too hard-headed to help me. I had no choice but to call a different helper.
Leon, help me out.
I told him the details of this once-in-a-lifetime event.
Roger that. Let's meet up at the second-hand bookstore town.
After making Leon go there, I also called Ryuki and told him we had a big case in our hands.
I want you to help me with the investigation.
But aren't you on house arrest?
I am, but a case is a case. What kind of a detective would ignore a case?
What is this case anyway?
With passion in my voice, I asked him to look for the porno mags. As you'd expect, it made him mad.
You have to be kidding me. I'm an Abyss special agent. I don't have time for something like that.
Right, Ryuki's very busy. Don't call him for something like this. He's got an important job to attend to. Licking boss's boots.
Huh? Hold on. Why would I have that on my schedule?
Tama put on a smug expression.
But you still have something else you have to do, right, Aiba?
I checked his schedule, and it seems that he does not have any cases to attend to.
I don't. All I'm doing right now is the kind of stuff better left to servants. I'm nothing but boss's lackey now.
Clearly frustrated, he punched the floor as his eyes teared up. Gen wasn't saying anything, but he looked at the punched floor like he was worried.
Then go ahead and help Date out. Searching for legendary porno mags sounds exciting, doesn't it?
Tama seemed to be more enthusiastic about the porno mags. Of course she would be. Ryuki might have been too broken, but if Tama was with us, she would be a great help. Ryuki was unwilling, but with some consoling and convincing from Tama. They left, and I reported the situation to Gen.
I got the monkey and the dog. Now I'd like a pheasant for the mobility.
And that makes you Momotaro, huh?
No, I'm gonna be king of the porno mags!
Interesting.
Mizuki, please help.
Thinking that she would instantly refuse if I asked over the phone, I rushed home and bowed before her.
Do you wanna die? You're asking a kid to waste her day off and buy porn for you? What the hell is your problem?
This is why Mizuki is the best character. She's just so, like, she has so much hate for Date. And it's so funny. But she loves him so much. It's just so funny. She's like, Date, please. She was holding up a dumbbell, making her intent to kill painfully clear.
No, you don't have to actually buy them. You just have to help search.
My answer is still no.
If you help, I'll play that crane game and win you that new Adder Rabbit you wanted.
Huh? Really?
Yeah. I mean, a pipsqueak like you can't even reach the buttons, so
That's crazy.
What did you just call me?
Oh, game over. Quickly beaten by her combat technique, I was up against the wall.
Okay, I'll do whatever you say. Just please don't kill me!
I channeled the last of my strength to beg for mercy, making her let out a sigh and drop the dumbbell.
Well, I got nothing better to do, so I'll help. But you owe me ramen, curry, and a parfait. Oh, and you'll get me new Cleone. You promised.
New Cleone?
Yes, as you command.
I almost died without becoming the king of the porno mags, but it helped me secure my third accomplice. With the grumpy pheasant at my side and in a jolly mood, I went straight to the second-hand booktown.
I want the legendary collection too. This is the one time I can't help you. I'll go and get the treasure before you do.
The moment we met up at the second-hand bookstore town, our monkey turned against us.
Very well. It's a contest then. Let's see who gets the fabled porno mags first.
You're on.
Just don't forget that I have a helper with me.
The brat? Yeah, I think I got this in the bag.
Oh, you think so?
Those words from Lien Mizuki, who didn't seem any bit motivated. With those words from Lien, Mizuki, who didn't seem any bit motivated, suddenly looked all fired up.
Okay, Date, we can't lose to that lion head.
Never.
Lion Head? Is that also a coffee shop? Thus began the fight over the porno mags. Mizuki and I quickly decided to split up and search for clues.
So, what are the magazines called?
Don't know. There's lots of them, so I'm not so sure.
Hold on. How do you expect to find them then?
I want to eat your I want to eat your tres equis. The tres equis of Suspect Wyoming. That's weird. I didn't know they had a tie-in with Red vs. Blue. Low XXX missile. I wanna XXX for XXX. I actually knew a bunch, but none of them had titles I could tell to Mizuki, even with the censored bits.
You just go and ask the owners of the stores and call me if you find a place that has one.
Gotcha. I'll call as soon as I hear.
I'm counting on you. Let the search begin.
Also, Dante, she's what? We figure out she's 12? Who's gonna tell her? Unfortunately, none of the dozens of places we visited first had any legendary porno mags. Things got especially bad when Ryuki was summoned by Boss, making me feel uncertain that we could find the treasure. Time passed by as we failed to find a single one, and eventually the sun began to set. Because you know that you might as well be walking on the sun. Oh, where? The bookstores began closing one by one, and I was at a loss.
Well then, I guess I'll give up, get some dinner with Mizuki, and just go home.
Overcome with weakness, I looked at a lit-up ramen place, but then I got a message from Mizuki.
Date, I found a place that's got a legendary porno mag.
Really?
Yeah, but I can't buy it for you, because I'm a minor.
Well done, Pheasant. Wait there, I'm coming right away.
It looks like they only have one, though. Someone else could buy it soon, so hurry up.
Following Mizuki's phone GPS, I rushed to the promised land.
Date, what's taking you so long?
As Mizuki, waiting at the store, was becoming frustrated, Lien made his entry there. Wasting absolutely no time, he rushed deeper into the store and came back with the prize Mizuki had found.
The legendary porno mag is mine!
But I, who arrived shortly after, was extremely happy to hear that.
Good job, Lien.
Why are you happy? You lost!
As I stood next to Mizuki, Lien handed me the porno mag he just bought.
Getting little Mizuki to help us was the right call.
Huh? What do you mean?
As she became reasonably confused, I revealed my plan to her.
Well, to tell you the truth, Lien is still on our side.
I was only playing the heel to get you motivated.
Now I'm motivated.
I knew that we'd have this in the bag as long as you were serious about it.
And that's why, right after you gave him the info, Date sent it to me too.
Lien's trash talk got you fired up, huh?
Damn! We're good at this, huh?
Porno Mac pals forever!
We were so happy we started doing a little dance right here in the store.
So, you tricked me. You played around with a young girl's heart.
Mizuki didn't share our sentiment though. I could see a red flame burning deep in her eyes.
Mizuki?
Oh, you want to see fired up? I'll burn that porno mag and your entire collection back home.
She jumped to me, but I dodged and immediately began running.
Mizuki, stop! This is the first edition of the legendary porno mag new apartment complex wife series. I'm what's for dinner tonight.
Dang, he's gonna get eaten? She's gonna cook him up?
I don't care! I'm gonna grind you into mincemeat and make meatballs out of you! You're what's for dinner!
Would you eat me? I'd eat me. I went on to leave the legendary porno mag at Gen's home for safekeeping. But needless to say, the collection I'd been hiding within the speakers was consumed by the fire before the day was out. Finn. I'm kinda crazy for that, not gonna lie. Alright. What happened that night? Ellipses. I wonder what happened that night. Oh, is this the Hina one? And she's like, Dante, don't you remember? And he's like, what? Oh, it is. My name is Hinasuki Ono, a member of MPD's Special Investigation Squad, Abyss. This story is a record of a tragic event that happened before I was tasked to be Abyss's sync operator. I'm not gonna do that voice. That day, I was obeying boss's orders to build a particular device, staying up late into the night to get it done. Unfortunately, the AC went into maintenance mode at night and shut down. The room I was working in was sweltering, driving me to chug bottled water every chance I got. Oh, this is the thing where she's like, Date was asking her, and she's like, no, it's too embarrassing to explain to a guy. This is probably that.
You'd think they'd have a fan ready for times like this. Abyss spends so much money on the sync machine that there's almost nothing left for other stuff.
I was the only one here, so I often complained about the situation aloud to vent. Get it? Vent? As I grumbled even as I continued my work, and I grumbled even as I continued my work, and by 3 AM I'd finally reached a good stopping point.
Oh man, I stayed up so late again.
Thanks to this project, I'd been living like this for the past few days. Girl, you live like this? I'd become an engineer by choice, but all-nighters were a bit harsh for a woman in her 30s. 30s? What? She's 29. If I was going to be staying up late, I'd rather do it playing video games. But tomorrow my shift would begin in the afternoon. I was already getting ready to game until morning. I also had to record some Let's Plays. It's been a while since I did that. I couldn't be bothered to change, so I went to the elevator hall in the same clothes I'd been working in. The door to the elevator I was waiting for opened up, and I was surprised to see a person come out of it. With the time being what it was, I was completely sure I was the only one around.
Huh? I didn't expect to see anyone here at this hour.
That man seemed to be just as surprised as I was.
Hello!
His face was familiar to me. Wow, it's Date in the flesh, I thought to myself. What? He was an Abyss investigator and a sinker. I'd passed by him in the hallway once, but I was so tense that I couldn't even greet him. Word among us engineers was that Date was very handsome and cool. Handsome people had always made me nervous, so I honestly couldn't handle them very well. But now that I got the chance to look at him up close, I could see that the others weren't lying. He really was a looker. Looker, I hardly know her.
Oh hey, who are you again?
He asked me with a tone so casual, you'd never think he was an Abyss agent.
We haven't met yet. I'm Hinatsuki Ono. I do sync tech support here at Abyss.
It actually wasn't our first time meeting, but I was so tired and tense that my brain wasn't working properly.
Well, you're not new here? I can't say I've seen you around.
Well, I can tell you I work with Amanoma.
Amanoma? Oh, you mean Pewter?
Yes, I really respect him, and the work he does.
Well, the pay's lousy, but at least public service is stable work. Might as well make the most of it.
It's pretty hard when you have to stay up so late, though. Do you work nights too?
Something like that.
He gave me a vague reply, dodging the question. He was probably embarrassed to admit it, but I can tell he hadn't been working all night, like me. He seemed pretty drunk. The smell alone was enough. He reeked of booze.
Working this late's not easy, huh?
I'm actually done for now. I'll be going.
I walked into the elevator, but then...
Oh, shit!
Date pried open the closing door and got in. He then leaned toward me. Bang! And pushed me against the inner wall of the elevator. Huh? What? Was this a Kabe-dan? The ritual that protagonists from old dramas use when approaching their heroines? This is basically our first meeting. Was I seriously about to get a love confession from him? No, he's gonna like puke or something.
Date?
Date? The suddenness of it all shook me. How could it not? Even I had girlish fantasies. My face must have been glowing red. Imagine the embarrassment if he noticed. But Dante quickly pulled himself away from me.
Whoa, sorry about that. The case I've been working on the past few days is exhausting. Lost my balance there.
And said those words, his tone apologetic.
Oh, it's okay. I'm perfectly fine.
Wow, that caught me off guard. I was so nervous I felt like I might puke.
I forgot something upstairs. Gotta head back up.
Right.
I stood next to him and pressed the close button on the elevator's controls. In retrospect, he probably just tripped over his own feet because he was drunk. I wasn't in the right state of mind to think of that at the time, though. My tired, surprised brain was telling me he wanted to be alone with me. My heart was doki-dokiing. But right when the elevator was about to reach its destination... Rattle, rattle, rattle. Suddenly, the world around us began to shake, and metallic sounds echoed from the walls and ceilings. The T-1000 was coming after us. Clatter scree.
An earthquake?
A big one.
Here comes the big one. Buster Wolf. Buster Wolf. Buster Wolf. What? All at once, the elevator's motors fell silent, and didn't start up again, even after the shaking stopped.
Seriously?
Oh no! Oh no! I don't do well in closed spaces like this!
My claustrophobia made me panic and scream at the top of my lungs.
Hey, calm down. I'll call security right now.
Meanwhile, Date remained calm and talked into the elevator's speaker, which was connected to the security room.
Nice. Comms are still alive.
According to the security on the other side, restoring power to the elevator would take about an hour.
An hour? In a place like this? That's way too long!
Well, it's not like we can do anything about it.
He had a point. I had no choice but to hunker down on the floor and wait.
Feels like a scene out of a disaster movie, huh?
His words had a hint of amusement in them.
So what would happen to us in that case?
Well, there'd be an aftershock that would dislodge the elevator, so we'd end up falling all the way down. Splat!
I don't want to die like that!
Sorry, bad joke. By the way, you ever heard of the suspension bridge effect?
My crying made him take back what he said and change the subject.
That's the psychological phenomenon where people misattribute their heightened emotional state from fear as arousal or affection, right?
In a situation like this, we might end up falling for each other.
That's not gonna happen! I can't handle handsome guys! There's no way I could get into you!
Oh, so you think I'm handsome?
No, no, no! That's not what I mean! That's just what girls in the traffic division say!
He was messing around to distract me. Before I knew it, I'd forgotten to be afraid and gradually managed to relax. Also, he just had this sort of aura that put you at ease around him. Barely any time had passed since we met, but I could already chat comfortably with him. He must be a paladin then. He would have thought that Date was a paladin.
Something wrong with your eye?
His left eye was closed this whole time, and my curiosity got the better of me.
Well...
Date explained that the something he'd forgotten upstairs was Aiba. He'd been drinking at a nearby bar and had Aiba drive when he returned to Abyss. But he'd gotten so drunk that when he got out, he tossed her into the glove box without thinking.
I feel really bad for her.
In any case, why don't you get some sleep? I'll wake you when the elevator's running again.
Wake me up when the elevator's
I'm fine.
running.
Don't worry about me.
Yeah, I guess nodding off isn't easy in a situation like this, huh?
Summer has come again. The elevator's still running, even though I was tired. I couldn't take that suggestion. What if he tried to do something pervy? Even worse, I really had to go to the bathroom. I drank so much water while working that I felt like I was gonna burst. I checked the time and realized the elevator would take over 40 more minutes to restore. Oh no, I probably wouldn't be able to hold it long enough.
Date, I don't mean to shock you, but I gotta go to the bathroom.
Unable to bear it, I informed him of the coming danger.
You can't hold it?
It's looking pretty bad.
I've got a plastic grocery bag in my pocket.
I think I'd rather die than use that.
Hold on. When this happens in movies and shows, they...
Struck with some idea, he looked up at the ceiling.
How about you do your business in the elevator shaft?
That's crazy. That's crazy.
For marriage.
But it's better than taking the leak in here, right?
I could have done it in here if you hadn't gotten into the elevator with me.
That's crazy. So she's not willing to pee in the elevator shaft, but she would have been willing to pee inside the elevator that she was stuck in if she was the only one in there. That's crazy.
How is this my fault?
This meaningless exchange continued for a while, but eventually I couldn't hold it in any longer and sealed myself to climb the elevator's ceiling.
Well, think you can open it?
Dante lifted me on his shoulders, letting me push against the ceiling panel.
I'm trying as hard as I can, but I can't open it.
Don't give up. You can do it.
As I tensed up, a little problem occurred, making me let out a light gasp.
Did you get it?
Not yet.
What was the for then?
No reason.
Why does my neck suddenly feel warm?
It's just body heat. Forget that and help me push.
Given that the gasp wasn't the only little thing that escaped me, I desperately changed the subject. No, whoever was writing these was on something. And I don't know what they were on, but it was definitely something.
Alright, on 3.
Okay.
1.
3.
Clatter. I finally raised part of the ceiling and successfully entered the elevator shaft.
There we go. Now you can piss as much as you want. Nice, huh?
He's wild for that one.
You don't have to be so vulgar about it. And plug your ears.
Despite all that, I was too embarrassed to actually go through with it. I ended up dropping back into the elevator with my bladder still full.
You gonna be okay?
People can do anything if they put their minds to it.
If you say so. Anyway, it's my turn.
Huh? What do you mean?
You're not the only one who needs to take a leak.
Then with a quick jump, he started to pull himself up through the exit above. I quickly grabbed him by the waist to keep him from going.
Hey, what are you doing?
You can't. You should hold it in too. It's too embarrassing to think you're doing that right above my head. It's sexual harassment. It's vulgar.
Whoa!
I pulled him so hard that he ended up losing his grip and fell headfirst into the floor. He might have been able to catch himself under normal circumstances, but he was so drunk that he couldn't break his fall.
Are you okay?
He was sprawled out on the floor, gaze unfocused and unresponsive. Game over.
I'm so sorry. Oh no. Date? Date? Date!
That's crazy. Oh, 40 minutes later, the elevator was restored and we were retrieved from there. Date was unconscious, so he was taken straight to the hospital. Of course, by the time the rescue team got there, he'd lost control of his bladder.
You were stuck in an elevator with drunk-ass Date. You okay?
Boss was called for this emergency too, and that was the first thing she asked me, clearly interested.
Of course, but my emergency isn't over yet.
I didn't want her to find out more than that, so I rushed to the bathroom at long last. Before my shift, I went to visit Date. But by the time I arrived at the hospital, he'd already been discharged. As I was about to leave, I ran into Boss, who was handling the bill.
Looks like Date hit his head so hard it made him forget what happened.
Huh? Really?
I remember drinking at a nearby bar, then stopping by Abyss for a nap.
So he doesn't remember getting in the elevator after that?
He said it doesn't ring a bell.
Did you tell him I was there?
I told him that he was stuck in an elevator with one of our engineers. Well, why do you ask?
Boss, please don't ever tell him it was me. I beg you.
Huh? Well, if you say so.
Boss folded her arms, looked at my desperate face, and chuckled.
But in exchange, you'll have to put in even more—
Ma'am, yes ma'am. I'll get the device done in no time.
Glad to hear it. I'll be counting on you.
Why did I go so far to make Boss keep this a secret? My first real meeting was so awful that I didn't want him to remember me like that. But I can laugh at it like a fond memory now. After all, it was because of what happened back then that I had no problems talking with Date later. Looking back, the reason I said what I did back when we met again in the sync room was because a part of me actually wanted him to remember how we first met.
Did you forget about that night?
Dun dun dun. Finn. Alright. Now, the final one, the I'll Know You shakedown. I'll know you in I'll Know You. What? Iris had gone into an escape game only to end up kidnapped. With that whole mess behind us, I was recovering on a much-needed day off. Since it was right before payday, I was calculating if I had the funds on hand for an upcoming mission. That is to say, marching into the Hostess Club for the first time in a good while. My destination would be the usual haunt, Golden Dragon Sphere, a very refined place for customers retreated to Golden Dragon Spheres. The dancers' Golden Dragon Spheres were molded after serpentine dragons rising to the sky and served as the club's Golden Dragon Sphere.
Date, I'm not getting any hot water.
However, this day our plumbing broke, and I had to call a Golden Dragon repair company.
They said they're coming tomorrow. We'll survive missing a bath for one day.
No, we absolutely cannot.
It's not a big deal. Don't be selfish.
You have old man stink. It gets bad if you don't bathe.
I'm handsome. Handsome guys don't smell.
Yeah, you keep telling yourself that and see how the hostesses react to your funk.
What?
I took a quick whiff of my armpits, but honestly, I didn't smell much of anything.
Do I really smell that bad?
You do. I've just gotten used to it.
If that was true, this was pretty bad. A matter of life or death, actually. I tried contacting the repairman again, but there was no way they'd agreed to come any earlier than tomorrow.
Well, I guess we gotta hit a bathhouse. I know a place Hitomi recommended. It's not very close, but let's go check it out.
Following the GPS for about half an hour, we arrived at the bathhouse.
This is the place Hitomi mentioned. Aonoyu.
Oh? The building looks pretty old.
Hitomi said it dates back to Showa times.
Vintage, huh?
The bathhouse had an old-fashioned appearance with a nostalgic aura, along with a standout feature in its tall chimney. It was renovated just a few years ago, but they prioritized keeping the classic look.
So, meet up back here in half an hour?
And let's grab some ramen on the way back.
Eating out would make it pretty hard to cover the Hostess Club.
All the more reason to do it.
You're the CEO of Lemniscape. Why aren't you footing the bill?
Are you really trying to mooch off of a child? Have you no shame?
I'm paying for your bath. Work with me here.
As Mizuki let out a sigh, I saw 2 uniformed officers arrive. They were about to pass the curtain into the bathhouse, and when I reflexively called out to them.
Hey, what happened?
They explained the situation once I showed them my police ID. There was a reported burglary. According to witnesses, the culprit was seen running into this very bathhouse.
The fugitive is a man with a medium build, somewhere in his 20s, and wearing a blue tracksuit. Should be easy to spot.
Then I'll get him. A disguised search works best to catch a culprit off guard.
But we,
Frankly, I was just worried that police chasing after a crook would cause the bathhouse to close up early. If that happened, we'd have to go find another place. I couldn't afford to let that happen. After all, I still had an important mission. The Hostess Club was calling me. It was better to enter as customers and catch the crooks ourselves.
Don't worry, I'll get him within half an hour.
With a push, I successfully convinced the hesitant officers and passed the bathhouse's curtain alongside Mizuki. When I asked, the receptionist said they'd been a man in a tracksuit earlier.
Guess he must have run into the men's bath.
Truly, there is no rest with you around, is there?
About time you spoke up. You've been quiet all day.
I did not want to interrupt your time with Mizuki.
Mizuki went towards the women's bath and I entered the men's changing room. There, I saw 2 annoyingly familiar guys, Ota and Moma.
Why are you 2 here?
It's our baths, man.
Yeah, they broke.
The matching look on their faces made it impossible to believe them.
That doesn't explain why both of them came to this bathhouse specifically.
While they are staggeringly dubious, the likelihood of them being burglars is low.
Yeah, their clothes don't match the description.
They were still suspects though, so I didn't tell them anything about the burglary.
Iba, let's look around with X-ray.
Roger that.
I used the left eye's X-ray function to check every corner of the men's bath. I checked the bathroom, behind the lockers, and all the way into the bathing area. There were 3 customers besides Moma and Ota. One was a naked old-timer relaxing in the massage chair. One was a beefy man washing himself. And the last one was a slender-looking guy who just left the changing room and headed towards the baths. He had swarthy skin, obviously from a tanning salon, and a golden necklace. His hair was long and puffed up, so he looked like a host from the early aughts. Pretty out of fashion nowadays.
Actually, that's gotta be a real host. He looks exactly like the type boss would like.
The elder and muscular man are unlikely as suspects. Witness reports would surely have mentioned such specific features.
So the most likely culprit is the host.
Though I couldn't check his clothes, since he'd just come into the bathing area, I'd have to try a different approach.
We could use X-ray to peek into his locker.
To do that, you need to find out which locker he is using.
I quickly began undressing, ready to rush in and check the number of the key wrapped around his ankle. Once naked, I went in, only to find the guy soaking in a bathtub.
X-rays will not help see the number through the tub. This made our job harder.
This guy. You're supposed to wash up before you soak in the bath. I should just grab him right now.
Stop! If he is not the culprit, that will expose you to the real one. Wait until he leaves the bath.
In the meantime, more customers came in. I could see them using the lockers in the changing room.
I guess waiting is faster than checking everyone else's key numbers and making an assumption.
Sneaking looks at every customer's numbers would make you look far too suspicious.
Left with no choice, I just began washing myself. But then I was joined by Omoma and Nota, both naked and noisy.
Hey, Date. Chances like this don't come often. Let's wash each other's backs.
Stand behind me and I'll annihilate you.
Here, drink up. Nothing's better than sipping booze and a nice hot soak.
Don't bring that stuff in here.
Damn it, these guys would draw too much attention and blow my cover. Them wanting to hang out at a time like this just pissed me off. It didn't help that the host was taking a pretty long bath. He just wasn't leaving the tub.
I'm gonna run out of time at this rate.
We will have to cross that bridge when we come to it.
The idea of keeping Mizuki waiting is damn scary, though.
That is true.
That was when I heard Mizuki's voice from behind the wall separating the men's and women's baths.
Huh? Mizuki's here too?
When he heard her voice, Ota's eyes lit up as he stared at the wall. Thankfully, a guy like him didn't have x-ray vision, but I jabbed him in the head all the same.
Ow! What was that for?
Putting him aside,
Here comes Mizuki. Catch!
not reacting normally would have only made me look more suspicious. I just rolled with it and tossed some soap through the gap between the wall and the ceiling.
Thank you!
The voice I heard this time belonged to Iris.
She's here too?
Oh? Tessa came here too? What a coincidence.
Yeah, what are the fucking odds?
Ota and Momo began whistling and feigning ignorance. I instantly knew what was up. They had been stalking her.
I went after a burglar only to find a couple creeps.
I kept my voice down and put pressure on the both of them.
Hold on, you got it all wrong. I'm only here 'cause my bath broke.
Momo's excuse was paper thin, so I decided to poke a hole in it.
Would you say that while looking Iris in the eyes?
Oh, I'm sorry.
Easy. Too easy. Bringing him down was as simple as expected. I was going to hold this over his head the next time I needed info.
Truth is, I saw her earlier around town and tailed her.
What for?
I was worried she'd get into trouble like last time. Couldn't just sit by and do nothing.
I see no temperature or pulse increase, characteristic of liars. It seems he is telling the truth.
Yeah, same here. I just wanted to make sure she was safe.
That, however, is a lie. I checked his GPS record. He has been following her since she left Lemniscate.
That's crazy. I mean, I guess he theoretically could still be telling the truth. He's like, nah, I'm in it for the long haul.
So he's basically been creeping on her all day.
Though this confirms that neither of them is the burglar.
I removed Ota and Momo from my list of burglary suspects and added them to my list of stalking suspects.
I can arrest you for the crime of obsession. If you don't want that, then help me with my search.
There's a law against that?
What search?
I filled them in on the details.
So we gotta get that guy out of the bath?
Yep.
I watched as they both hopped into the bath on either side of the suspect. He started looking predictably uncomfortable, being flanked by a roughneck and a wide-eyed brat all of a sudden.
Check out how uneasy he looks. He's gotta be the burglar.
I think he has a different reason to look uneasy.
Momo and Ota took turns talking to him.
That's a nice body, kid. You do sports or something?
Momo unleashed a mental attack.
Not really.
The roughneck talking to him made the man become obviously fearful.
You look so cool and handsome. You must be really popular with the girls.
Ota cast a curse that caused discomfort.
I wouldn't say I am.
The wide-eyed brat talking to him like that made the man become even more freaked out.
You want to join my group, kid?
Momo attacked with all his might.
Huh? What?
The man became panicked and looked like he really wanted to flee.
Hey, after the bath, let's drink coffee milk with a hand on our hip, just like they do on TV.
Ota cast a curse that could make all your hands stand up straight. All your hair stand up straight.
I think I've soaked long enough, so I'll go now. By myself.
The man finally became unable to bear it. Splash. The man was chased out of the bathtub. Momo and Ota's pervert levels have increased. The next day, the people on the street began giving them cold looks. That's crazy. Once out of the bathtub, the man basically sprinted back to the changing room.
Alright, looks like he's about to get dressed.
I hung in the back back in the shadows of the changing room to observe.
Damn it. First, I get robbed in a public restroom. Now I get some weirdos on me. My luck's rotten lately.
However, he put on a business shirt and a designer suit, nothing even close to a tracksuit.
Seriously?
Looks like we were off the mark. The target must be someone else.
Is it that beefy guy then?
I waited for that one to leave the bath too and watched him change. But his clothes were a white tank top and tight shorts, apparel made to show off his muscles.
If it's not him either... Wait, where's the old man?
It seems doubtful, but...
I quickly rushed out of the bathhouse and went to the officers.
Did you see an old man in a tracksuit?
An elderly man did leave the building, but that's not what he was wearing.
Who's the culprit then?
I was at a loss. I looked up at the now dark sky, ready to give up, when I heard a loud voice from inside the bath voice.
Hey, stop right there!
A skirt-wearing woman with long black hair ran out of the building. Our eyes met. Iris and Mizuki were hot on her heels.
Date, that's the culprit!
What?
I quickly jumped in and restrained her. She put up a surprisingly large fight. During the struggle, I ended up grabbing her hair, and it came off in my hand, revealing itself to be a wig.
Oh, I'm sorry.
They were skulking around in the changing room the whole time we were bathing. It was super suspicious, so I asked Mizuki to check it out.
Sure enough, it was someone shady.
So he was hiding in the women's changing room. No wonder I couldn't find him.
Apparently, he'd swapped his tracksuit for some women's clothes he'd snatched during the burglary.
Here, we found his tracksuit in the trash in the women's bathroom.
Is that Amame?
You were here too?
Amame had found the tracksuit, getting the evidence to close this case. The burglar was taken away by the officers.
So, he stole clothes and a wig instead of money. What a weirdo.
So from left to right. Oh. From left to right, we have Ota, Moma, Iris, Date, Mizuki, and Amame. Right? That last one's gotta be Amame.
Yeah, seriously.
I would have said it was maybe Iris, but you can clearly see Iris's cat headphones.
What is the world coming to?
I don't want to hear that from the likes of you two.
Oh, Date, you smell so nice. Like soap.
Iris, with her hair still wet, came sniffing around me.
He just came out of a bath. Of course he would.
Amame pointed out the obvious, but personally, Iris's words gave me a much-needed confidence boost. Oh yeah, the ladies at the Hostess Club will be crazy for me tonight.
Well, now you're gonna treat us all to some ramen.
All of you? Why?
What do you mean, why? We're the ones who caught the burglar.
Come to my place then. I'll make you the best ramen ever.
Yay! Date's treating us!
You're so generous.
Huh? Hold on,
I want a jumbo tonkatsu ramen, an omelet rice with foie gras, and 10 servings of your deluxe gyoza.
Always a pleasure to provide, Mizuki.
Then I'll have some salt-of-the-earth ramen.
It's just salt ramen. Don't give it a weird name.
I guess I'll have the first-class sushi, an A5 Wagyu beef shabu shabu, and a fruit parfait for dessert.
Amame, we're not going to Gen's place. I only make set meals.
I'll have some garlic ramen. Oh, but I still have some work to do. So, garlic ramen, no garlic.
Tessa, you know you can just order normal ramen, right?
No. With tears streaming down my face, I ended up having to deplete my Hostess Club funds to pay for everyone's meals. That's so sad, bros. That's so sad, bros. That's not the right song. Anyway, that's gonna be it. I'm looking at the time. Oh, we're over an hour, so this is gonna be a long one. I'm gonna bundle this one together with some of the bonus scenes. We will have episode 12, hopefully out next week on time. Anyway, I hope you've all enjoyed watching this bonus episode of I, the Somnium Filet. Look at his face. And as always, Visual Neon.